Hello everyone, my name is Wahidha Selvira from Binus University Business School undergraduate program. Today I want to present my paper, Mapping the Landscape of E-commerce Research Towards Sustainable Development Goals, a bibliometric analysis. This research used various keywords such as e-commerce, SDGs, bibliometric analysis, and Scopus. These keywords related to variables that is used in this research. E-commerce is a key driver of the global economy, especially during the COVID-19 period, and supports various SDGs such as poverty reduction, decent work, and global partnerships. However, research linking e-commerce and SDGs remains limited and fragmented, particularly in developing countries. This study highlights current trends, key contributions, and emerging directions in this area. This study uses a bibliometric analysis to explore research on e-commerce and the Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs. Data were collected from Scopus using selected keywords and filtered to include publications from 2015 to 2024, in line with the SDGs timeline. The data were analyzed using Biblioshani in RStudio to identify trends, key contributors, collaborations, and main research themes across various publication types. This section summarizes findings from 2,741 documents on e-commerce and SDGs published between 2015 and 2024. The analysis shows steady research growth and citation impact, with 7,898 contributing authors and over 21% involving international collaboration. The field demonstrates increasing global interest and cooperation. This figure shows the annual scientific production on e-commerce and SDGs from 2015 to 2024. The trend demonstrates a steady increase over time. In the early years 2015 to 2017, the number of publications remained relatively low and stable. A significant rise began in 2018, with a sharp increase observed from 2020 onward, peaking in 2023 to early 2024 with the highest number of publications recorded. This figure presents an analysis of the most cited keywords, articles, and authors in publications on e-commerce and SDGs from 2015 to 2024. The visualization highlights the relationship between the three variables: cited references or CR on the left, authors or AU in the center, and keywords DE on the right. The analysis shows that e-commerce and sustainability are the most frequently used keywords among authors in this field. The word cloud reveals that research on e-commerce is closely linked to several SDGs. Keywords such as digital economy, entrepreneurship, and cross-border e-commerce highlight its relevance to SDG 8, decent work, and economic growth. Terms like e-commerce, digital transformations, AI, and IoT relate to SDG 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Contributions to SDG 11, sustainable cities and communities, are reflected in keywords such as smart logistics and last mile delivery. Meanwhile, online shopping, consumer behavior, and customer satisfaction show a connection to SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. For SDG 13, climate action, keywords like sustainability and circular economy demonstrate environmental concern. Lastly, repeated mention of global digital transformations, supply chain management, and cross-border e-commerce emphasize the role of SDG 17, partnerships for the goals. This figure highlights journal contributions on e-commerce and SDGs. Sustainability Switzerland leads as the top source from 2015 to 2024, followed by ACM International Conference, proceedings, and lecture notes in computer science, reflecting their key roles in advancing research in this field. E-commerce significantly supports the SDGs, shows by the frequent use of related keywords in academic studies. Since the SDGs launch in 2015, research has steadily grown, with a sharp rise after 2020. Sustainability Switzerland leads in publication, followed by steady contribution from journals like Cleaner Production and Latin Notes in Computer Science. Moderate growth in others suggests increasing multidisciplinary interest. These figures illustrate the ranking of countries based on their scientific impact in the field of e-commerce and SDGs from 2015 to 2024. China leads by a wide margin, with a significantly higher number of citations compared to other countries, including Canada in second place. The high citation count reflects China's strong research development in supporting the SDGs through e-commerce. Figures below further highlights international collaboration pattern, with China showing the most extensive global partnerships, particularly with the UK, Australia, the US, and India, indicated by strong network connections. India also demonstrates widespread collaboration, including with countries from different continents. Other highly collaboration countries include Indonesia, Australia, and the US. However, some regions such as Russia, Greenland, and parts of Africa show limited or no international collaboration in this field. This figure shows the conceptual structure map of e-commerce and SDG research using MCA, revealing three main clusters: macro-level topics on development, practical themes like cross-border trade and user experience, and technology-focused areas such as innovation and digitalization. Central keywords like big data and COVID-19 indicate interdisciplinary and emerging global concern. In conclusion, the increasing volume of research on e-commerce and its connection to the Sustainable Development Goals SDGs from 2015 to 2024 reflects growing global academic interest in this area. The finding highlight that e-commerce significantly contributes to multiple SDG targets, particularly those related to economic growth, innovation, sustainable consumption, and global partnership. High citation rates and strong international collaboration further underscore the relevance and influence of this research. As digital technologies continue to evolve, the role of e-commerce in advancing sustainability is expected to become even more critical, offering rich opportunities for future interdisciplinary studies and global cooperation. Overall, technology plays an important role in sustainability, which signifies the contribution of e-commerce to the achievement of Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs. This research also shows a significant picture of current and future direction that can encourage further research in the field of e-commerce and Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs research. This bibliometric analysis highlights how e-commerce not only drives technological advancement but also contributes meaningfully to achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. We hope this study serves as a foundation for further interdisciplinary research and collaboration in building a more sustainable digital ecosystem. Thank you.